I'll have to slice these. I ran out of recording time, I guess. But, anyways, most of the tobacco reviews that I've done are ones that I've never had before. I either open the tin fresh and just kind of go on the fly with just enough research to find out usually what varieties of tobacco leaf are in it if they're not stated on the tin themselves. Um, but this one just it seemed like I wanted to spend more time before I actually did a review. So I've smoked almost an entire tin of this over the last year and thought about it a lot. And no, I've never had the original Balkan Sobrani, so I can't speak on that. I can only speak about this. But as far as Balkans go, I mean, it's fantastic. A lot of folks say it's a medium bodied. I mean, right on the back it says White Knight is a medium bodied, very complex, and well balanced Balkan style blend created to evoke memories of the most iconic pipe tobaccos ever made. Um, it's definitely very complex and very well balanced. And maybe if you're new to the English styles, maybe it's medium. Honestly, I think it's medium leaning to the light side. Like this is an all day smoke. Absolutely. Um, I'm still learning this pipe. It's a bit bigger. Um, I've had to relight it a few times. I have noticed that this one is almost a little bit harder to get going, and it tends to need some relights. But that's not really a big deal. That's just how some tobaccos are. Um, some expert tobacco warrior out there could probably pack this and use one match and smoke for 2 hours, but I'm not there yet. But it's awesome. It's like the flavors on this. Well, let's start with the tin note. So it's really musky and sour and tangy and sweet, like right off the bat. But it's not that typical kind of like barbecue tangy kind of notes that you get from Latakia. It's much more like subdued incense. It's kind of subdued incense, a little bit of like tart red wine, like a campfire that's been put out the morning after. Like when you're camping and you wake up the next day and that there's like that lingering smell, a little bit like that with some of those like hay and dry grass kind of vegetal earthy notes. Um, and so that's kind of the tin note that I get, anyways. Man, I'm gonna run out of recording time again. I'll try to make this quick without not doing this tobacco justice because it's awesome. If you haven't had White Knight, you should definitely try it. If you like Balkans or English blends at all, don't even waste your time with one tin. If you can afford 10, buy 10. You just do it. You won't regret it. It ages very well. This is an awesome tobacco to throw into your deep cellar and have some that you can throw into your rotation. But onto the tasting notes. It's it's awesome. There is so much going on, but it is so well balanced that the nuances there are so subtle. It's really hard to pick out one flavor over another. Like nothing kind of overpowers. It's like this intricate, interwoven tapestry of superb tobacco flavors. Um, and I've sat with it for a while, and kind of what I get is it's kind of got this sour, tangy, fermented fruit. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a lot of the Englishes that get that fermented tanginess where it's like a super strong, kind of like tart, fruity note, but I get a bit of that with this one. With the tangy, there's like this floral kind of like bready, yeasty beer, kind of grassy, floral incense thing going on. And then the retrohale has a peppery spice to it. It's a very interesting tobacco. You kind of get this. I don't know. For me, sometimes on these Balkan styles, that fermented flavor I get is almost like apple brandy in oak barrel, or like Chardonnay musk, like the sour Chardonnay smell. With the instant spice, the kind of earthy soil, vegetal notes, and then it's got this really awesome, very interesting, peppery